Hello, welcome to Survival Tips for Solo Travellers. My name is Palm Kaur and I've travelled all over the world alone. And to avoid mishaps, I've put together this short presentation to help you avoid common problems and look out for potential mishaps. So let's get started. Number 1, trust your gut instinct. Now, what do I mean? What I mean is sometimes you get a little prickling of the hairs on the back of your neck, or maybe just an idea that doesn't quite fit your itinerary. Whatever it is, trust it. It could be that you will avoid falling into a dangerous situation. I'll give you an example. When I was traveling from Saudi Arabia to China to take up a teaching contract, I went via India. And when I was at the airport, they told me my flight had been cancelled and I would have to wait until the next day. Now, something at the back of my mind said, just get out of the country, take whatever plane is leaving today, don't hang around. But I'd already paid for the ticket. I wasn't rich, although I did have enough money to buy another plane ticket, and I ignored that feeling. And the next day, something happened that would delay my trip for a further 6 weeks. So whatever your gut is telling you, trust it. Number 2, make a noise. If you do get into trouble, make a noise. Scream about it, yell about it, tell people about it. Don't just sit there having a nervous breakdown. If someone has stolen your handbag or your passport, or somebody has hurt you in some way, make a noise. People will come to help you. 3, keep important numbers safe. So before you leave the country, make sure you have the phone numbers of your new employer, the embassy, your own embassy in that country, and a law firm where you can speak to someone in your own language. And don't just keep those numbers on your phone. Keep them somewhere else on your person, hidden away, so if your phone does go missing, or you lose it, or it simply runs out of battery, you've got those numbers to hand. 4, keep personal data safe. Now, especially if you are an American or European citizen, your identity is possibly the most precious or valuable thing that you have. People will want to steal it if they can. And we've all got into the habit of backing up our personal files, such as our birth certificate or passport or employment contract. All of these things should be kept securely on a data file, but make sure you keep that data file out of sight. If you're not backing up to the cloud, keep it on a personal USB, but don't take that USB out in public. Don't take it to the staff room, for example. Keep it separate from your work files. If that gets stolen, your ID could be compromised and that could lead to a lot of trouble. Believe me, it happens. 5, value your principles and also remember that you are a guest in a foreign country and sometimes you might need to eat humble pie. So you might have a principle, like me for example, of not bribing police officials. But let me tell you, in some countries, if the police ask for it, if the lawyer you've employed asks for it, it might be better for you just to hand some money over and get out of the situation. You need to respect that different countries operate in different ways, and it's better to live to tell the tale rather than end up in a prison cell or something worse. So those are my top 5 tips for staying safe when you're traveling. They also apply to you if you are traveling as a couple or as a family. Now, it's better to be wise than to be regretful. If you'd like to find out more tips for traveling, living and working abroad, visit my website www.ahweb.site, or you can follow me on Pinterest at Life Change 2. Whatever you do, I hope you have fun, and do drop me your comments down below. Happy travelling!